All right, so welcome back. Today we will be talking about pronunciation again. We will look at a very specific sound, just one single sound we will be talking about today. And that sound is schwa. I can proudly present pronunciation. Pronunciation is colorful, so I wanted to use a lot of colors here. I like teaching pronunciation and speaking. I think it's more fun, a lot more fun than teaching most other stuff, you know. But we do teach all of them. But it's just, I think I have more fun when I teach pronunciation. Look at this. What is this? This is a symbol. It's a phonetic symbol from the phonetic alphabet. And it has a name. Schwa. It's a sound. Now, this sound is you see it so often in English that it has its own name. Basically, that's the story. And the name is schwa. Not every sound has a name, but this one does. And I'm not kidding with you when I say it is the most commonly encountered vowel. That's actually factually correct. All right. So I will let you see the word schwa here and the symbol over here throughout the presentation, so you know what it looks like. At the end of the presentation, by the end of the presentation today, I want you guys to remember this word schwa and the symbol. All right. So what is schwa? It's a sound. It's a vowel sound, and it's the most common sound in the English language. Now, schwa is a mid vowel. What does that mean? Now, I don't know if you were here when we looked at the phonetic alphabet, but we talked about vowels and we also talked about consonants, right? Now, schwa is a vowel, just like a, u, a, I, right? And schwa is just all right? Now, we're going to practice a lot. Don't worry. Now, it's a mid vowel, I say here. What does that mean? Now, vowels are categorized based on the position of your tongue, basically. All right? They are also categorized based on the shape of your lips sometimes, like rounded, unrounded, you know, like o, u, these are rounded, but a, e, these are unrounded, right? Now, we also look at the position of our tongue when we talk about vowels. So when I say a mid vowel, it, you know, mid as in middle, it means the tongue, my tongue, is just in the middle of my mouth. All right, not high, not low. It's just in the middle, and it's a very neutral position. Okay, so like I said, we have low vowels, we have mid vowels, and we have high vowels. Schwa is a mid vowel. There are also other categories like tense, lax, round, and unrounded, but we're not going to look at those today. We will be looking at those later on in our next lessons. You guys are so lucky. I hate you a little bit, because this stuff, being able to learn this stuff right now, even before university, is a great privilege. You should be very grateful. I don't know why I'm angry right now. Let's continue. So, like I said, your tongue and your jaw, this is your jaw, right? Your jaw, they should be in a neutral position. Here's what I mean. Just like this, okay? My tongue just sitting there, not doing anything. Remember, your tongue is a muscle, so you can control it very effectively. But this time, I just want you to let it sit there. And the sound you will get is this. Okay? It's not like the Turkish it's not. Please be careful with that. It's not it's not ah, it's not a, it's not oo, it's just in the middle. Okay? That, like I said, we're going to do a lot of practice. We will look at lots of examples today. Now, it's never stressed. This is one of the biggest things about the sound schwa. It's not stressed. You know that words have, you know, multiple syllables sometimes, right? And some syllables can be stressed and some syllables are not stressed. Now, this schwa sound is always in unstressed syllables. Okay? You will understand what I mean better in a few minutes. But before that, I'd like you to take a look at this little shape right here. So this is my mouth, right? This is the top of my mouth, all right? So when I say E and oo, those are high vowels. My tongue goes up. Now, this is the front of my mouth right here. This is the front. So E, I, E, and A, these are produced at the front of my mouth. That means the tongue is pushed forward a little bit to the front of my mouth. But when you say oo, oo, o, ah, and ah, these are back vowels. Okay. There's also front and back. I didn't put those here. Yeah, there's also front and back. So these are back vowels. And you can see these ones down here. That's the bottom of my mouth, basically, my oral cavity. So a, and ah, these are low vowels. You see, ah is the lowest vowel. That means you really push your tongue to the bottom of your mouth. When you go to the doctor's office, what does the doctor say? Say ah, right? Because when you say ah, your tongue goes down. So the doctor can see your throat. That's the idea. Doctors are linguists, phoneticians. Okay, so here in the middle, not really low, not high, right in the middle, I have a. Okay? I can hear music. I think it's from another computer anyway. So schwa is right here in the middle. That means my tongue is not up, it's not down, it's not in the front, it's not in the back, just neutral. Okay? Now there are other sounds which are produced in the middle, like this one. Like when you say her, you know, very close to schwa. But it's not the same, obviously. Now, the difference between these three sounds, you know, although they are all in the middle, is that schwa is the only unstressed one, okay? Schwa is never stressed. And I think this is a very important piece of information. We will look at some examples now, and you will see what I mean. Understanding that schwa is never stressed will help you a lot with your pronunciation and listening. Okay? Schwa is never stressed. It will help you understand the stressed syllables and so on. Okay? So I'm going to give you like 30 seconds so you can take a look at this a little bit. So it's your mouth. E, high up in the front, E. Ooh. Just do E, oo. E, oo, and feel your tongue, how it moves back. E, oo, E, oo, E, oo. My tongue actually touches the bottom of my mouth. When I say ah, it goes really low. Schwa is just okay. What do we have next? Why should we learn Schwa? Like I said, I don't know if you remember this, by the way. This is from one of my lessons with you guys here with YKS Dilakın. This is a joke. This is not a, scientific, this is not from a scientific article or anything. I call Schwa the ultimate word linking, fluent sounding, pronunciation improving, native like speech sound. It was early this year. I don't know, maybe it was January, February. I called it this. And it's really like that. Sorry. It just, it helps you link words. It helps you sound more fluent. And it, accordingly, it improves your pronunciation and you become more native-like. Understanding Schwa is really, really important. So when you recognize Schwa in speech, when you listen to people, if you can recognize Schwa, like, oh, okay, that was Schwa, that was unstressed, that was definitely Schwa, it will help you understand connected speech. And that's like the biggest concern of language learners. They're like, when I listen to native speakers, when I watch a movie, when I'm watching a YouTube video, a TV show, native speakers speak so fast, I can't catch up. It's not about, yeah, of course, there are people who speak faster than normal, usual, but mostly it's all about the music of the language. They just connect words and you can understand the music. You can hear that music of English and understand syllable stress better if you understand Schwa. All right. And that will mean having better pronunciation, speaking with better pronunciation and intonation in the future. Okay. I realize that we haven't looked at any examples yet, but very soon, here we go. Now, I don't know if you were in my phonetic alphabet class. If you were, you're lucky today. Maybe you can recognize these words. Look down here. I put 3 words down here for you. Can you guess what these words are? I'm checking my chat box. I'll give you a few seconds. I'm getting some messages. I'm not going to say anything. Maybe. Okay. How about the first one? It looks like the easiest here is the third one, the last one for you guys. I got a lot of correct answers there. And for the second one, the one in the middle here, I got a lot of correct answers. But the first one, I still don't have the correct answer. What's this word? The first one is the hardest. It starts with the schwa. And then there's another schwa here. I don't know. Do you remember these other symbols in the middle here? Doesn't seem like anything. Okay. You will get your answer pretty soon. Nice try, Shenai. No. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Almost there. So, schwa is in unstressed syllables. Always. Always, guys. All right? It's always in an unstressed syllable. And that's why it is important to understand schwa, because the contrast between stressed and unstressed syllables gives you the music of English. Now, here, there's something I want to say. When we talk about pronunciation, when we talk about pronunciation challenges, we always think about things like, like Turkish people have difficulty with w or th, but it's not only that. And it's mostly stress problems also. I hear a lot of stress-related pronunciation errors when my students speak. It's okay. I'm not saying that's funny or that's bad. It's just part of the process. It will get better, and better, and more, native-like. But what I'm saying is, yes, we should focus on those problematic sounds. And, I do that myself, but we should also really, really pay attention to stress, syllable stress, and also word stress later on. Because when some syllables are stressed and some others are not stressed, it gives you that music. All right? And that will make you a better speaker and a better listener, right? Let's look at those words. Another, unforgettable, difficult. Now, you see how I used bigger, larger letters for the stressed syllables? Another. When you say another, it makes it so obvious what you're saying. You will be so much easier to understand to anyone, native or non-native, okay? When you speak, people will be able to understand a lot more easily what you're saying when you do the stress, okay? Difficult. Like if you put the stress on that first syllable, difficult, that the rest doesn't even matter. Difficult. You know what I mean? And I also wanted to use a long one here, unforgettable. Another, another, okay? Now, look at the yellow parts here. Those are all schwa, all right? This is not another. I'm gonna say this again. This is not another. It's another. Schwa. Neutral, another. Let's go slow-mo. Another. Okay, I start with a schwa, I finish with a schwa. If you speak with a British accent, it would be like another. Okay? This one right here, not for, okay? It's not forget, it's forget. British would be forget, right? Get. Now, this is the stressed syllable. Unforgettable. Okay? Gettable. Gettable. All right? And then here, difficult. Cult. Not cult, difficult. It's difficult. Cult. All right? Difficult. Stress, guys, stress. You have to focus on stress. And when you do that, you will see the importance of understanding schwa. All right? Because like whenever, if I ask, if you know schwa, if you know that schwa is never stressed, whenever I ask you where the stress is, you will always go to another syllable. You know, you will be able to understand how words are stressed, how syllables are stressed, okay? Another, unforgettable, difficult. I don't know if you remember, but this is how you show stress, right? With the little mark up here and then up here, unforgettable, unforgettable, all right? Difficult, cult. You see schwa? You see all these schwas in here? All right? Schwa's everywhere. It's everywhere. Just pay attention. Like, you know, when you're reading, when you look words up in a dictionary, we will look at some dictionary entries today as well. When you look words up in the dictionary to check the meaning, also look at the pronunciation and you will see schwa everywhere. It's just so often. I'm checking that chat box. Another, oh, Shenai, okay, I didn't see it. Sorry. Okay, congratulations. All right, cool. So we also see schwa in function words. You can call them function words or grammar words, same stuff. What I mean is prepositions, modals, pronouns, you know, words that are not content words, like it's not like table, child, phone, wall, door, important, you know, never. These are content words and they have one pronunciation, only strong pronunciations, right? But these words, these grammar words, function words, they have two different forms of pronunciation. Now, this is very, very important, guys. This is where connected speech, you know, word linking comes into play. Now, they have strong pronunciation and they have weak pronunciation. And we will look at weak pronunciation, okay? And in all of those weak pronunciations, we will see schwa, okay? This will help you connect words and sound more fluent, okay? This is how native speakers speak. I'm not telling you that you should have a native speaker accent. I'm just telling you to be as good as possible. You know, just try, and you will speak with a clear accent. All right. Now, let's look at those words. Take a look. You see how meaningless all of these words are? Just grammar. Auxiliary verbs, modals, conjunctions, right? So these words have two different pronunciations. What was my next slide here? Okay, no. All right. So let's look at it. Look at the first one. A, right? In the weak form, it's just a. Now, this is actually one of the most commonly mispronounced words in English, I think, because we keep saying eh, but this is not eh. It's never eh. All right, keep that in mind, please. This is not eh. It's a. Now, if you want to emphasize something, like you ask for a burger and at a restaurant and the waiter brings you 2 burgers, then you want to emphasize the fact that you wanted 1 burger, right? Then you can say, excuse me, I wanted a burger, right? A, you could say a, not eh, still a. But normally you would say, can I have a burger, please? Can I have a burger, please? What are you doing? I'm reading a book, reading not a, read a book, read a book, all right? Similarly, we do not say an, we say un, usually, all right? If you want to emphasize it, you can say an. but mostly it's in its weak form. So you just say an. I have an idea. I have an idea, right? Not an, have an idea. Okay. Now, I'm not a robot. I understand human emotions and human senses. Don't worry. So I know that it sounds like an, it sounds like a, even when you listen to native speakers. And the reason is the sounds around it. Okay? Because of the sounds around it, you think that you hear a or n, you know, but it's actually a, an. All right. And because the tongue, it's a muscle, guys. It's a muscle, you know, it's not like a piece of iron that's just like put there firmly. It's a muscle. So it might move a little bit, your tongue. And when it moves up just a little bit, it sounds like E. When it moves down a little bit, it sounds like ooh, ah, right? When it moves front, a little bit to the front, it sounds like eh. Do you know what I mean? Those things happen. Vowels are crazy, really difficult to control. But you should know the standard pronunciation, all right? The sound that you should be producing is what I'm saying. So the is interesting. We say the, not the, like Turkish, no, the, but before vowels, we say the. We talked about this. I don't know if you were there. For example, we say the idea, the apple, the before vowels, like idea, apple. We say the idea, the apple. But before consonant sounds, you just say, you know, the teacher, the class, the, right? So at becomes it. Of becomes of, sometimes just like are you tired? Kinda, right? We don't say kind of, we just say kinda. We don't say to, we just say to. Actually, when we put this word together with want and going, you know, we say instead of want to, we just say wanna. Instead of going to, we just say gonna. These are all schwa, gonna, wanna, gonna. Also got to, like have got to, we just say gotta, right? That's all schwa. For is usually pronounced fur, okay? Like I've been waiting for you, for you, for you. Similarly, from is from. Now, there's a little, of course, there are always exceptions. Whatever it is that you're learning, there are always exceptions, right? And the exception here is all of these words, these function words, if they are at the end of a sentence, you will use the strong pronunciation. So, for example, when you ask, where are you from? You say from, all right? You know, sentence and what do you call that? Sentence, word final, yeah, sentence final, yeah. In the sentence final position, use the strong pronunciation, all right? Like, what are you waiting for? You don't say, what are you waiting for? You say, what are you waiting for? At the end of the sentence, you want to finish with a strong pronunciation. And the same thing here, from. Where are you from? But when you answer that question, you say, I'm from England. I'm from England. From. All right? Instead of all, you just use a schwa, from. And, you know, we say rock and coke, DNR, right? We don't do the the is gone. And then we don't say and, we just say rock and coke, DNR, come and see me, right? Come and see, come and see me, come and see me. Just is mostly just, I just want to go. I just want to leave. Can you give me just $5, right? Can you give me just some is usually some, some, not some. Your is usually just your. You know, can I see your phone? Can I see your, can I see your phone? Not your, can I see your phone? See, it helps me speak more fluently because the tongue is in a neutral position. So it allows me to move to other positions more easily. It's hard to go from, can I see your E or can I see your, it's a lot of work, see your phone. But when I do, can I see your, it's easier to move. Do you know what I mean? That's why this schwa exists. We need it for more fluent speech. Okay? Can I see your phone? R is mostly just neutral. I'm not doing anything. Okay? Just let it drop like that. I think this one's interesting. Now, when that is demonstrative, like you're like, that kid is stupid. You know, when you look at someone you don't like, and you say, that kid is stupid. That's strong. It should be strong. But when it's part of like a relative clause or a noun clause, this word, it's sometimes just omitted. You know that, right? Like, I think that you're smart. You can just say, I think you're smart, right? It's so insignificant that we can omit it. But if you don't omit it, you just say, I think that you're smart. I think that you're smart. Not that, all right? I think that you're smart. This happens very often with that. So we will see examples about these as well. Let's just move on, see some of those examples, all right? Oh yeah, before the examples, take a look at these. Now, if you don't believe me, because who am I? A Turkish guy talking to you about pronunciation. Here, these are from the Oxford Dictionary. It's great that the dictionary actually gives you strong form and weak form. You see? Should. I should go, not should. This is the strong form. If you need to emphasize, do it. But mostly we don't need to emphasize words. You know, this happens much more often than this. By the way, blue is British, red is American, but there's no difference here. Look at You see here, un down here, weak forms and strong forms over here. All right, the dictionary gives you everything, guys. Use it. Now, this one's interesting. Even the first sound just drops. So we just say and in British you just say like they say I love her, instead of I love her, they say I love her. An American person would say I love her, love her. Okay, just like saying lover. Yeah. The dictionary, Oxford. It's Oxford, you know, the official dictionary of Oxford. But every dictionary, I think, like Oxford, Cambridge, or Longman, I think they all give you this information. Shinai, did you have a question there? No problem. I think Shinai had a question, but she'll write later. Okay. So yeah, like I said, her is interesting. I love her. I hate her. Let's help her. Let's help her. This is how they speak. And then we say, you know, they speak too fast. We don't understand. They don't speak fast. That's the music of the English language. So get used to it. You know, here's another one. Your just becomes your. Okay, in British, it's just like yeah, like your mom called, like your mom, you know, your mom, your. Where are your friends? You know, where are your friends? Where are your friends? Becomes where are your friends? Like I said, from usually becomes from. You know, the strong form is from, like at the end of the sentence, where are you from, right? And this is my final example, but just becomes but. It's kind of, remember that these two vowels are both produced in the middle, but this one is lower. But these sounds will be very similar. They will sound very similar. You know, it's not a problem if you don't exactly hear the difference, you know, every single detail. It's fine. Now, let's look at some examples. Look at all these pinkish words, okay? An apple a day, not an apple, an apple a day. You see how when I say an, apple is more emphasized. Content words are more out there. So people will understand what I'm saying, understand my message better, more easily. An apple a day, like, and these are not important. So I gotta emphasize apple, day. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. The doctor, right? Keeps the doctor away. Oh, hey, away. There's actually one more here, but that's not because it's a function word. We'll get to that later. A piece of cake, a piece of cake. I'm not even saying of, I'm just saying a piece of cake, a piece of cake. You know what this means, right? It means it's if when something is very easy to do, you just say, that's a piece of cake, a piece of cake. Listen to the words carefully. Listen to the words carefully, not to the. Listen to the words. You can just say, listen to the words carefully, because what is important here? Listen, words, carefully. These are content words. I don't care about the preposition and the article, right? Listen to the words carefully. So when I decrease the pronunciation of to and the, I am actually increasing the pronunciation of listen, words, and carefully. Stress, guys, very important. Listen to this carefully, all right? Do you like learning English? Do you like learning English? All right? Do you like learning English? Yeah. Do you like learning English? Where are you from? Where from? Those are the keywords, right? So strong. But are and you, I can just say, are you? Where are you from? Where are you from? What are you guys doing? What are you doing? What are you? Where are you? Where are you from? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Right? Such a Hollywood kind of sentence. What are you talking about? Checkbox. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next, look at me. This is actually in one of the videos we shared on our channel, right? Look at me. I know that it's over. 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 See, it kind of slows me down when I say that. I know that it's over. I know that it's so much easier for my mouth to move. I know that it's over. I need some help. I need some help. Need some help. I need some help. We've been working for days. You know, When I say days, you understand me anyway. So I don't have to say for, just for days, for days. Been working for days. Where have you been? Been working for days. Okay, sometimes in like perfect modals, should have, would have, must have, could have, we use the weak form of have. So you just say, you should have seen her face. You should have, you should have seen her face. You can say should have. That's also good. But mostly you should have seen her face. You should have seen her face. You should have seen her face. I hope you're trying with me. You're trying, right? You're just imitate. Best way to improve pronunciation. Imitate. Look at this. It's just you and me. It's just you and me. Just, not just, okay? It's just you and me. I think just is one of the most commonly used words in English. Seriously. It's just you and me. You and, like Rock and Coke, you and me. All right? It's just you and me. I could have added 5 million more examples, but I don't have time. So, good work so far. Let's continue with some commonly mispronounced words. All right, take a look. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Take a look. All of these words, people will understand you. If you say around, if you say amazing, ego, attract, another, alone, people will mostly understand you, right? But there might be times that when they don't understand you. And also, it's always better to speak with a more, clear accent. So, the thing about these words, what these words have in common here is that very first syllable. All right? All of those first syllables, take a look, will be just not a, all right? Around. So when you unstress that first syllable, the rest of the word, the stressed part, just becomes alive. Do you know what I mean? Around, amazing, ago, attract, another. There's another schwa here. Look, another, alone, home alone, not home alone. All right, home alone, home alone, home alone, home alone. Just a little attend, adventure, adventure, another schwa. Again, America starts with a schwa, ends with a schwa. America, just put it in the middle. America, all right? America. What's next? There's a baby crying. Ability, okay? Again, at the beginning and also here. Ability. Allow. Not allow, not allow. Allow. Attach. Attack. Analysis. One more in the middle here. Analysis. Not analysis. No, analysis. All right. Look, this will help you. Understanding this will help you a lot because there are a lot of words where we don't know how to pronounce because we don't know schwa. All right. This is one of them, I think. Kind of difficult to understand how to pronounce. But if you know the meaning of stressed syllable and unstressed syllable, that means, you know, schwa, you know, analysis, analysis. Accept, not accept, accept, accept. Apply, apply, right? Put it at the end, the second syllable, apply. And about, not about, schwa, about, all right? Commonly, very commonly mispronounced words. Here's another category that I made up. This is the co-words, all right? These are the co-words. Take a look, 20 seconds. Yeah, challenge accepted. Barney Stinson in How I Met Your Mother says, challenge accepted, not accepted, challenge accepted, challenge accepted, right? Yağmur, it takes time, of course. It doesn't just happen, but try. Keep trying and listen carefully and it will happen. Okay, so these words, Canan, ability is, I mean, it's, in American English, a lot of people say ability, you know, the flap T, we call it. Most British people, on the other hand, will say ability, okay? So I mostly say ability, you know, but sometimes when I'm teaching pronunciation or something, I try to emphasize things, so I say ability sometimes. So these words, listen carefully. Computer, confine, correct, complete, connect, condemn, communicate, collide, collect, concussion, contemporary, conceal, conduct, collaborate, content, or we'll see. That last word is an exception, and I will show you how. Actually, this one is also an exception, I have to say, because this word can be pronounced in two different ways. If it is a noun, you would say conduct, okay? But if it is a verb, you would say conduct, okay? Like conduct an experiment, all right? All of these words, guys, they're pronounced with a schwa in that first syllable, all right? Not com, not con. Most people just say, you know, collect, connect, communicate, confine, computer. No, computer, computer, okay? When you start with that weak syllable, the rest of the word will sound much stronger, all right? And that's very important. What's up with content here? Now, when it's a noun, we say content, you see? Content. But if it is an adjective, which means happy, like I'm content, means I'm happy. You see the difference? This is basically what I'm teaching you today. This is a nice summary. Look, the stress is in the first syllable here, right? Content. But here, the stress moves to the second syllable. So the first syllable has that schwa, content, all right? You will never see stress marker and schwa together. Impossible, all right? You will never see that. It's always unstressed. Content, content, okay? Next, these are just some random words. I tried to include some commonly mispronounced words again. We are almost finished, by the way. Come on, guys. Almost there. Take a look. Which syllables do you think have the schwa sound? Janan, which word? Which word do you mean? Ability? Why are you confused? You can say ability, you can say ability. They're both correct. Doesn't matter. Which part? Is it the T? Is the T part? Confusing for you? Americans are very Jana, no. British people don't usually do that thing. They just say ability mostly. You know, sometimes, of course, they do it, but mostly they just say ability, better, you know, water. American people say water, better, ability, you know. Mostly that's the case. Okay, so in these words, I mean, there is a schwa in every single word here, but we gotta find which syllable has it, right? Do you want me to show you? Wait, there you go. Repeat after me, all right? Just sit back, relax, watch carefully, and repeat after me. Pronunciation. Not pro, all right? Pronunciation. Tomorrow. 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 Machine. Machine. Not me. Not machine, okay? Machine. Mature. 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 Yesterday. Yesterday. British people would say, like, you know, yesterday. American people would say, yesterday. Yesterday. Mother. Mother. Right? That's an easy one for you. Miracle. Miracle. Now, like for this one, you might think that it's just like miracle, like it's not okay? It's schwa. The stress is in the first syllable, miracle, okay? Miracle, and then schwa, miracle, okay? Miracle. Today, tonight, all right? Today, tonight, not today, today, tonight. Very neutral. Today, tonight. The next one, cupboard. That's a tricky one. I wanted to put that there. The second part is a schwa, cupboard, cupboard, not cupboard, okay? Cupboard. Occur, 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 all right? Occur. So the stress is in the second syllable. Occur. Police, not Paul, okay? Police, police. Almost like please. Please help me. Here, umbrella, Ella, Ella, not a. It's not umbrella, okay? Umbrella, ella, umbrella. Information, not for, commonly mispronounced word. Information, information. Student, you know that one. Student. Next, banana. Start with the schwa, end with the schwa, but in the middle, na. Banana, banana, not na, all right? Banana, 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 na. Listen, right? Listen, listen. Together, schwa, schwa, together, okay? Together, British people would say, together. Next, problem. Some people say problem, problem, or British, problem, salad, salad. See here, this is a very good example, I think, to show that syllable stress, right? When you put the stress in that first syllable, sa, and then lid, salad, all right? You can see the difference. Next, offend, offend, not all, offend, offend, all right? Offend. Next, purpose, purpose, decision, 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 in the middle. The stress is in the middle. Decision, decision. Harass, harass, okay? Harass, or career, right? Career, career. Now, this is an interesting example. I wanted to share this with you. We usually say because, right? That's the strong pronunciation, because. But in fluent speech, most people just say because with a schwa. Because, because. Sometimes they even just say because I don't want to help you, right? Next, phonetics. Phonetics, phonetic, not phonetic, okay? Phonetics. Next, this is one of the most commonly pronounced words. Absolutely it is. Repeat after me. Develop, 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 lip. Not lip, but lip, okay? Schwa, develop. Most people say develop, development, you know, it's not, it's development. Development, okay? Develop. Finally, recognize. This is pronounced recognize by a lot of people, but it's the stress in the first syllable, recognize, recognize, all right? Recognize. We are almost there. Good work. Here's a final quiz for you. I want you to find the schwa in these sentences. Now, we looked at some words, but we also looked at some function words, grammar words, right? So I want you to think about those connections, you know, how to connect the words. Look at that. And also look at this final part. Maybe you will recognize it from somewhere. I'm going to give you 1 minute to look at all of it. So let me check that chat box. Okay. So in this first one here, the words that I would not stress are you, that, and was. You, that, and was. Okay. Crazy? Crazy is a content word. You would always say crazy, right? Did you know that he was sick? Did you know that he was sick? All right. So schwa here, another schwa here, and another schwa here. Did you know that he was sick? So like in a movie, in a TV show, this actor or actress would just say, wait, did you know that he was sick? Did you know that he was sick? Did you know that he was sick? All right, that's what you hear. Okay, just natural speech. Next one, those guys are crazy. All right, here are, just are. Those guys are crazy because all the other words are meaningful. They have meaning. Those guys, like not these guys, but those guys, demonstrative, right? Those guys are crazy. Those guys are crazy. Those guys are crazy. Just a little bit. Those guys are crazy. I just don't understand the idea behind this change in the rules. Ooh, a lot of things happening here, right? I just don't understand. Well, there are some, there's the schwa here, understand. The idea behind this instead of this, you can just say like this, behind this change in the rules. The, right? I just don't understand the idea behind this change in the rules. I just don't understand. I just don't understand the idea, but the rules, right? The idea, the rules. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. The idea, the rules. Very good. The last one. Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. Dun, 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 dun. Remember? Red Hot Chili Peppers? Come on. Now look, psychic spies from China. Just listen to the song. You will see that he sings like that. So my message to you here is listen to a lot of songs. You will hear lots of weak forms. You will. Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. And then he says, and little, this and, you don't hear it in the song because he just says, and little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. If you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. Okay? That's how he sings it. I'm going to share my screen soon and you will listen to it, okay? Thank you very much. Now I'm done. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me, but just give me a second so I can share with you Californication. Okay. So that's the idea. Let things flow. Connect the words. All right, this will make you a better speaker, a better listener. All right, and just understanding the relationship between stressed syllables and unstressed syllables. It's going to help you a lot, a whole lot in terms of pronunciation. Okay. By the way, I learned a lot of pronunciation by just listening to songs on YouTube and looking at the lyrics. I never listened and tried to understand. No, I would just look at the lyrics, I sometimes don't understand Turkish songs, you know? So I just look at the lyrics, just look and follow, you know? It can be rap, it can be rock, it can be pop, R&B, doesn't matter, just follow. It's gonna teach you a lot and imitate, you know? Schwa, guys, Schwa, it's important. You know, I teach a lot of pronunciation lessons, but this is one of the most important things, I think, because word stress, it also teaches you word stress. We haven't talked about one sound here today. We have talked about syllable stress also, because that's what Schwa teaches you. If you learn Schwa, you learn syllable stress. So please pay attention to that. All right, imitate again and again. Just when you're watching things, when you're listening to things, pay attention. Okay. If you don't have any questions, this was fun. I will see you later.